Welcome, boils and feral ghouls, to another settlement tour. And you're noticing we have a bit of a storm going on that is very much on purpose to kind of set the tone of this settlement. And probably looking at this going, what settlement? Because there's nothing here. Well, that's because we can't get there from normal means. So let's go ahead and we can get into this. And we have landed. So, as you couldn't tell from where we started, we were in Far Harbor. And this is sort of a request. Somebody had requested that I do a Let's Build at Far Harbor, which is coming in the future after Hangman's Alley. But while here and doing some scouting, I found this neat little island that I decided to have a little fun with. And so, yeah. So we have some platform rings from the TV show S.C.R.A.P that booted us into here. And this is kind of a little control room. And lots and lots to see here. We've got all kinds of power and sparks and computers and whatnot that all help to teleport us from the Dalton farm up north to our location, I guess east? Sure. So we have some computer-y stuff here for controls and some screens with some scrolling blabber text and, again, all kinds of controls and whatnot. So, yeah, let's go ahead and head on outside and see where the heck we are. And there we go. I built everything you see here from scratch, minus the antenna, which is a kind of pre-built thing, and the lighthouse itself kind of a pre-built thing, but everything else here has been done by me. And if you're wondering where exactly we are, Far Harbor is way over that way somewhere, and actually that's Longfellow's Island with his little boat over there. And yeah. So, this is where we wound up. And that's what's powering our teleportation machine, a giant windmill facing towards the ocean to harness some power. Go ahead and close our reactor door and got ourselves a nice little keypad and whatnot to keep the riffraff out. And down here we have some boats, so I kind of lied. There is another way to get back and forth to the island. You can either swim in the irradiated water, or if you have access to a boat. But I'm not going to get very far because I have turrets surrounding this entire little island. So let's head on over and take a look at what we got going on. So on this little island there is this kind of vanilla shack that's already here, but I had to take it apart and rebuild it from scratch to make it a little bit bigger and a little bit different. Initially this was going to be the generator house, but once I put the windmill in, I decided that's not going to be the case, and so it's basically empty other than some dead fish, which would pretty much explain the smell. Yeah. And here's our little workbench, so if you're wondering how I was able to build here, this is how. This is from the mod workshop workbench anywhere. Lets you build a settlement anywhere you want. Very handy. It does not make it act like a regular real settlement, though. You can get some settlers here, but they're going to be basically zombies. Like, you can't really interact with them at all. And actually you can see two of them hanging out up there. They're supposed to be the lighthouse keepers, the husband and wife, and yeah, they kind of just glitched through the building. You know, it is what it is. But yes, we do have power going through this entire settlement. Oh no, I forgot a connection here. Let's fix that real fast. Oh, my storm disappeared. I hate that. For some reason it does that here in Far Harbor. If I switch into this build mode, it gets rid of my storm. So we're going to go ahead and bring that back because, like I said, it kind of sets the mood. So let's go ahead and turn our storm back on. There we go. And actually we're going to lose it in a sec because I got to fix this. So you're wondering why the heck are there glowing ghouls here? Well, these guys are actually supposed to be here in these cages. This is a lamp from CVC that gives you basically a street light effect from ghouls. Let's see if we can pick up this last guy here. There we go. Oh no, I picked up the whole thing. Oh, where did he go? Oh, he reset himself. Sweet. So, since we're doing this, let me get these two people up into the house where they should be. So you just go chill up there. And you can go up on the 3rd floor. Be creepy up there. Okay, let's reset one more time. So, yeah, as you can see, there's weird little bugs that happen occasionally. So let's go ahead and get the atmosphere back. This is supposed to be a creepy place. There we go. So yes, yeah, power station, boats, and lighthouse. And that is a fully functioning lighthouse, as you can see, with the lights turning on and off. We also do have marker lights all over the tower here. Red blinky lights in case Brotherhood of Steel happen to come zipping along in. But anyway, my other power line disappeared. Son of a gun. I don't know why that keeps happening. The power lines are supposed to go through all these different telephone poles, but I'm not going to get back into that to fix that. But everything is basically powered by the windmill there. It gives all the power to all the lights here, and all throughout the house. And then yes, through CVC we have our little glowing ones ghoul lamp that helps light up the walkway here. And then just in case they kind of sort of escape, got all these spikes down here to help trap them, take them out, something along those lines, I guess. I don't know. But I never knew this thing existed. I've been all through CVC and never saw this before, never paid attention. It's actually really, really cool. So the dock here, I built this from scratch very painstakingly. This was quite the involved task to make this all work. I think right down there, a little bit of section was like the only original one, which is got the life preserver, lifesaver down there. That's the only original piece, and then everything else I kind of put in myself. Yeah, getting all this up here to line up the way I wanted it to, a lot of work. I do have another little shed back here that doesn't serve any purpose at all. Just has some random junk in it. And I don't know, didn't feel like tearing it down because I thought it kind of fit, so I just kind of ran some power lines to it and called it a day or night. So, let's go ahead and head on up the walkway and start looking into the actual building itself. Try not to get bit by one of the glowing ones. So, yes, as I was saying, somebody would wanted to see me do a Let's Build, live series here in Far Harbor, which I'm going to be doing, I think, at the, what is that place called? The Tourist Trap, yeah, Information Center or something, whatever the heck it was. That's where I'm going to be building. And then I just kind of spotted this island off the shore when I was hanging around Longfellow's area over there, his little island, and just looked interesting and looked prime for a lighthouse, and so there we go. So this is the living quarters. Down here we have the kitchen, and we have some living space, nice little bay window. The majority of this building was done using Hodgepodge. That's the name of the mod, Hodgepodge. MDEFG something or others. Mod Hodgepodge. And little bits here and there from others, like the fishing tanks here. Every mod I use is in the description below, so do not constantly ask me what mods do I use. Everything I use is in the description, and I try to name as many of them as I can as I go along. Some of them are actually pretty self-explanatory, like the fish tank one, so if you're wondering how to get the fish tank, just look in the description and it'll see fish tankies. Out here, I decided to throw a couple of cannons because why the heck not? And our rad storm disappeared. Son of a gun. Anyway. A couple of cannons, because why the heck not? Got ourselves a little picnic table, and we do have a rad roach roast cooking on an open flame. Because why not? So anyway, yes. So you can't really interact. You can try to talk to them, but nothing happens, and they just keep going, yeah. So, yes, down here we have a nice little lounge area, complete with a fireplace. Again, the mod is in the description. Are the names of fireplace. I think you can find it on your own. In here we have kitchen. For some reason the lights are not working. But since the storm is gone, I can go ahead and... No. See if we can get our lights to turn back on. There we go. There's some light. Doesn't really put out a whole heck of a lot, though. But that one's from Creative Clutter. And we do have another door here, which we will go through a little bit. Let's go ahead and head on upstairs. Up here, again, we have another light that is not functioning for whatever reason. Probably because my cables are all kind of messed up out there, so... Anyway, got ourselves a nice little bookshelf here, and we have our other guy. And in here we have the bathroom, complete with the rubber ducky. Have to have a rubber ducky. If you don't have a rubber ducky, you are a terrorist. That is all I'm going to say. A mirror that's actually way too high, but whatever. Got ourselves some nice railings, some nice steps. Again, most of this was all built using Hodgepodge, and love that mod. Lots of good stuff in there, very versatile. So up here, yeah, bedroom. Have another nice little bay window. Some bookshelves. We have the master bed and some, you know, wardrobes, whatever. Another fireplace, and actually do have the fireplace stack, flue, whatever you want to call it, going from one fireplace down below to this one all the way up to the outside, and it does have a functional chimney with smoke coming out. That is courtesy of Woody's Wasteland. As you can see, there we go. There's our little smokestack. We even have our little thing up here, pergola, whatever, roof cupola. Yeah, Nick Cupola. Don't know what I'm talking about? Look it up. And of course we have a swing, seat swing out here that you actually can sit in. I don't know if I got the height right, but let's find out. See if I can see myself. Oh, look at that. I did. Sweet. That's actually kind of difficult because the chains don't always work the way they're supposed to. That's why we have these big giant wood honking things hanging down to kind of get into the chains, because I think they only go just a little bit higher than maybe like that dot there. And if I try to attach that to the ceiling itself, then it becomes way too high. So kudos to me for actually making that work. So, one thing that we kind of skipped over, hidden room. So in here we have a couple of sleeping bags, we have plenty of guns and ammo and lots of provisions, and a pot to you-know-what in. That is all I'm going to say. So yes, we have ourselves a nice little hidden panic room up in here. That was kind of a last little addition, and this particular bookcase comes from the mod AK-47, which I'll pull up right here so you can see. Oh, there you go, AK Building. This person has helped me before in the past. I talk about them all the time with all their help with my Ghostbusters settlement build back in the day, and that's also from their particular mod. So, we have a door. Go ahead and open it, and inside here we have a completely enclosed walkway that attaches the house itself to the lighthouse, so that during rad storms, any kind of storms, you don't have to worry about getting wet. And big fan of that. I particularly like getting wet once in a while, but I guess that's why I only bathe once a year. So that would also explain the smell. Maybe it wasn't the fish after all. So anyway, up here we have a fusion generator that I have miniaturized. There we go, miniaturized. And I've hooked up a terminal to it, as well as an interval switch. And I've told this thing to turn off and on, off and on. And I probably could have glitched this through the roof there a little cleaner, but, you know, by putting another connector there or something to make it look a little better. But it is what it is. Who cares? Anywho, go this way. So, to make a lighthouse, I have done this before in some of my older builds on the PlayStation, and this is all I really do, is I just hook up a whole bunch of these lights all over the place like this, and then set up the same exact terminal setup that I have going on down there. And set it up to turn on for like 2 seconds and then off for 1 second, and it seems to give it like the perfect blink, basically, so that it looks like you know, a lighthouse. So if we come down here, way down here, see, we actually have a blinky, nice blinky lighthouse that does its job. And there you go. Very small settlement, really just 2 kinds of buildings. I just went through the rest of this land and just kind of cleared everything out and shoved everything in here, and actually, you know what, might as well make it daytime here. That way we can actually see everything a little bit easier. World manipulation, time, whoops, doodle. Time, and let's make it like 9 a.m. There we go. And then let's just, you know, fly up in the air so you can see the whole thing. There we go. So yes, this is my own little private island. It's own little lighthouse. The lighthouse keeper's house and whatnot. And yeah, this was a lot of fun. I love doing this kind of stuff, finding these little islands out in the middle of nowhere. Like, you know, there's another one out there, except that is starting to get way out of bounds, and the land texture is basically like non-existent. So now from here you can see where exactly we are. We have Far Harbor there. There's the hotel, and the Dalton farm is like way off in that direction. So then you can see Longfellow's cabin over there, and just off the shore of there. But yeah, surrounding the entire island on every single spot that I could. I threw in all kinds of, I think these are Gauss rifle turrets. Is that how you pronounce it? Gauss, whatever. I don't know. And then yeah, we have our little walkway here that's actually kind of like suspended up in the air. Pretty cool stuff. I thought about closing it in, but I thought it just looked much cooler to have it kind of suspended like that. And yeah, so we've got some nice big supports up here for our massive level double-decker deck. I am having a lot of trouble speaking today. I don't know why. But there you go. So I hope you all enjoyed my little video tour. Again, I had a lot of fun building this kind of stuff. So if you have a specific spot somewhere that you want to try to challenge me to build at, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. Any suggestions as well for future Let's Builds, yeah, please do let me know. I think right after Hangman's Alley, like I said, I think we're going to be coming out here to Far Harbor and going to the visitor center somewhere over in that direction, I think. It's a place I always wanted to build at, and for whatever reason I never got around to doing. So that's going to be fun. And yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you really enjoyed the video, and I will see you all very, very soon. Until next time, don't get irradiated.